Hello everyone, welcome to Lesson 12, Descriptive Paragraph Writing. In this lesson you will get to know the idea of descriptive paragraph and the reasons for writing it. Here are some stages for you to follow. But before speaking about the stages, let me speak about learning cycle. Learning cycle is divided into 3 stages. Before class time, that is done online, during class time, like face-to-face activities, and after class time, that is completed as well on time. When we deal with before class time, the students are required to read the to-do list and to get acquainted with the topic. In this very to-do list, we provide the students with the information on the overview lesson, explaining the types of writing paragraphs, for instance, in my case, namely descriptive one, the structure of writing, the purpose of reading paragraph or essay. Moreover, in this stage, the students are provided with the glossary, that is, key terms that can be understood through the concepts and notions of each of the words. After this stage, we transfer to the quiz. Quiz can be helpful in order to get the information about how the students have learned the information given before in the previous stage. The quiz comes up to during class time. That is, face-to-face activities are usually held during the class. Here, teacher and the students make some interactive kind of activities. For instance, they may discuss different types of paragraphs, they may list words or ideas for the subjects of the paragraph based on these 5 senses. After this very stage, we may transfer to another kind of assignment that can logically be connected with the last stage. Here, in this very exercise, we may deal with the simple descriptive paragraph writing. The students should provide such kind of writing where the reader should get a good sense of what it's like to be in this place. And the last stage, after class time, the students are to write a description of a town or a holiday resort place in their country. As for a variation, we may provide the students with a description of a book, film or a play, and bring it to the class for the further assessment. Now let's deal with the to-do list. To-do list is a kind of document that is divided into several steps, as you see here. Each of the steps is given the activities, whether they are done online or on-site mode. To-do list is really helpful for the students not to mix up the tasks and to organize their work properly. Now let's deal with the lesson planner. Lesson planner is usually divided into 3 parts: learning outcomes, assessment, and activities. When we speak about outcomes, we usually imply the actions, the abilities and skills of the students that can be achieved by the end of the lesson or by the end of the course. What is for assessment? Here, at this very stage, students are assessed by the teacher through overview quiz. Quiz, as it was mentioned before, provides different types of activities, questions for the students to complete. It can be a kind of matching, multiple choice, true or false questions, filling in the gaps, and so on. And the last part deals with activities. Activities can be done online and on-site, that is face-to-face. When we speak about pre-teaching activities, we usually get the students known with the to-do list, overview of the lesson, glossary study, quiz. We may add some forum discussion, that is usually done online, and final assignment done in the forum discussion as well, and project work. Project work is usually assessed at the face-to-face class, as this very work can be done individually, in pair, or in a group. That is a kind of practical work that shows the result of what the students have learned by the end of the lesson or by the end of the course. And the last one is here, lesson overview. Lesson overview is about everything that prepares the students for ability to write descriptive paragraph. Here are some questions for the students to follow. They may be really helpful, as well as outcomes that the teacher and the teacher expect them to complete. Moreover, at the end of this lesson, the student should be able to identify the strategies for writing descriptive paragraph, recognize the types of paragraph, and to choose an appropriate adjectives for writing descriptive paragraph. And don't forget to provide a certain limit of time that the students are required to complete this lesson. So, now let's transfer to the following kind of activity. We're going to deal with the glossary. Glossary is usually done in alphabetical order. The key terms are structured properly in alphabetical order. That is really easily for the students. It is really easy for the students to find the proper word and to remember the notion well. What is for a quiz? Quiz gives the opportunity for us to complete the tasks on matching, as I have just mentioned, on multiple choice, on true or false exercises, like you see here. So, drag and drop task, etc. What is for forum discussion? Forum discussion is usually done online, and I have provided here the example of what the students should do. As we deal with descriptive paragraph writing, their task is to identify the proper words to each of the column. And as an example, I have provided the object like lake. Lake, this is a place that is described here in this very small description paragraph. Looking at this description paragraph, it will be much easier for the learners to complete their task and to provide their own. They may also ask some questions in the forum. They may argue, they may express their negative and positive comments to each other. That is a kind of interactive kind of assignment. And the last one, assignment that deals with the descriptive paragraph writing as the final one, and is usually done face-to-face. The students are required to write a description of a town or a city they have recently visited or holiday resident in their country. It can be done in the form of brochure or a leaflet. And as a variation, we may provide them to describe a book, film, or a play and bring it to the class for the further assessment. And all these tasks must be submitted in time due to time limit. That is everything I wanted to share with you. I hope my lesson will be liked by you. Thank you very much for your attention.